Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Daily Dungeon Diving. I did review about like the first 10 minutes of the last episode, and unfortunately, guys, yeah, my sound is still kind of funky. I'm still having issues where the sound, or my voice, just kind of trails off into the distance and you can't really hear what the hell I'm saying. But at this point, I've tried a bunch of different things. I really don't know what else to do about it at this point. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. And yeah, that's kind of what I've resigned myself to. Is I'm just gonna have to deal with that. I am trying something new once again, and I kind of apologize for constantly trying new things, as opposed to trying to stay somewhat consistent. But in addition to trying to improve my sound quality for my viewers, I also want to improve my sound quality for myself, because again, I record these videos not necessarily for YouTube or to grow a channel or anything like that. I record it for data collection, so I do rewatch these videos when I need to work on or to get information for my spreadsheets and such. So, like, I have to listen to this crappy audio too. So I don't want to listen to crappy audio when I'm trying to do all of that. And that is the reason why I'm trying to make it a little bit better. It's just not up to my personal standards yet. More than anything else. So, yeah. Hopefully, however, this works out. It is kind of an uncomfortable position to record from, though. I will have to say that. Kind of hurts my back a little bit, but oh well. If it works, it works. Yeah, my my sound quality issues aside, I really don't have a lot to say at this point. We've done the dungeons, you know, this is the 9th time, and obviously other people have done dungeon runs. So if you're looking at mine, I assume you're probably looking at other people's dungeon runs as well, and the guides and such that some people are putting out. Personally, I don't see the, I do occasionally do a guide or two for various things, but for this, I don't really see much of a point, because I kind of feel that my Daily Dungeon Diving series here is kind of one big guide. I mean, that's kind of the point of it, is that, you know, a lot of you want to know how to do the dungeon efficiently, how to, you know, get all of the stuff and use the least amount of stuff, and, you know, that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out here. I'm trying out various different ways and methods and means to do exactly that. That was actually a little dicey. Yeah, that was slightly scary. Whew. Okay, so all of that aside, yeah, I'm not getting sneak attacks here. We just gotta pull these guys one at a time. There's really not much else for it. The way that they're kind of all looking in the same general direction, I don't have any way to approach. At least not until I take care of whoever is up here. Now, what I can do is I can go ahead and approach from over here. Let's see what we have over here. Oh. Well, Mr. Desecrator, you know what? To be perfectly honest, let's just aggro whatever is over here. Yeah. And then from there, we'll go ahead with this, and we'll give this a go, I suppose. I don't think I can get the sneak attack off here. Oh, I can. Amazing. Well, that works. And actually that works as well. I'm perfectly happy with that outcome. That's kind of satisfying, the way that he just fell over like that. Put that over there, and... Oh, wait, no, I can't put that there. I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. So, we can go left or right from here. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be a dead-end path. This is kind of back towards the entrance. Especially if it's empty. Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay. Dead end is fine with me. As long as I see what we got here. Alright. What'd you drop, friendo? Rope. And all this effort of kiting goes out the window because he hit me once. There we go. I was actually thinking I would aggro the guy over to the top right before I would aggro this guy, but this works too. This works just fine. I was just concerned it was going to end up being a possessed, and then I'd have to, aggro both of them at the same time. Which, Oh, that one was possessed. Okay. Yeah, that would have been extremely bad then. Yeah, most certainly. Alright. Go ahead and use this other one-handed sword, which dropped from me. Flax fiber. I'm okay with that. No, you were a leper soldier. Okay. Actually, this is a rather sizable pillar. Yeah, I can go ahead and use this to kite you. Excellent. And go ahead and throw that over there, put that right there, and open the door and smack him upside the head. that down there, and let's start trying to bring some of this back over to the main path. Okay. A lot of flax fiber. And rope. Okie dokie. Stuff this all in chest. See what we got over here. Got some leather, wire, and coal. Very nice. Very, very nice. Some leather. I am happy to take leather. And actually, I have room for that jerky now. Excellent. 1 sulfur and 1 coal already as well. That's a pretty nice haul thus far. Alright, so let us see what lies beyond this door. A Forsaken. Lovely. And I will use the double benches here to kite him. Managed to only take 1 hit. That's not bad. And he dropped another coal for me. That is fan-freaking-tastic. I am relatively happy about that. 2 coal and a sulfur already. And we've only gone through, what, probably 1/3 of the dungeon? I would imagine only about 1/3 of it. And he gave me a fork, too. That was nice. And we will stuff that there. And switch back to a tier 1 armor. Taking a stroll through the dungeon, looking for all that fat loot. Good thing my day job is not being a singer or coming up with lyrics on the fly, because that would not work well. Desecrator. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Unfortunately, my halberd's about to break, and another thing I kind of want to test. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this instead. I'm going to use the 260 setup, and we are going to try the Falchion on the Desecrator. I don't know if that is a good idea. It most likely isn't, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright, so let's give this... Oh, he got stuck. Sorry that I kind of shut up there, but I wanted to concentrate on trying to do double auto, and have to heal at the appropriate time. That was it required more of my brain power. I couldn't talk and do that at the same time. So that was interesting. I'll have to look at the footage because I was so focused on getting my timing right for my hits that I honestly don't know if everything, or I wasn't really paying attention to the damage that I was doing or receiving, or how much healing I actually used up there. So yeah, I don't know how effective that really was. It definitely took a while. It felt like I definitely had to use an extra bit of tincture there. But at the same time, you know, I just dealt with a desecrator with pretty much nothing but a falchion. And once I actually finish my grindstone, I'll be able to grind up all of the weapons to level 1 at the very least. And actually, I've gone ahead and made a spreadsheet about the grindstone already, guys. And I guess I can kind of talk about that. Here, let me just shift a little bit, get a little more comfortable. What I've kind of found is that obviously level 1 is guaranteed. So you're guaranteed to be able to sharpen the weapon without breaking it at level 1. But at level 2, you have an 80% chance of success. Now, that seems relatively decent. And it is relatively decent. However, the problem is, if you take a look at it, the first level only gives you a bonus. Go ahead and try to draw one of these guys. One? Alright, cool. The difficulty is the level 1 bonus only gives you 10% more damage. However, if you're only succeeding 80% of the time, then if you look at it from the perspective of, like, say you're sharpening 100 weapons, then you're going from level 1, where it's 100% guaranteed, and you would lose 20 of those weapons, assuming we take the 80% as an absolute, which obviously it's not going to be. That will not be an absolute percentage that you always get. But if we take it at face value that it's going to average out to be as such, I mean, obviously, if you sharpen like 10,000 weapons, then it would be pretty readily apparent what the actual percentage is. But if I mathed it out as such that the amount of damage that 100 level 1 weapons do is actually much more significant. Well, I guess I shouldn't say much more significant, but it is definitely more significant and more than the 80 level 2 weapons that you would get. And then I continued to do that for all of the various levels, and I found that, honestly, there is absolutely, if you're just going for a total damage increase over the life of the weapon, if you're just trying to get more damage out of your weapons in general, as opposed to just the spike damage, you know, just increasing the damage of any one given hit, which is probably what you care more about with the higher weapons, such as the halberd or the claymore. But with the lower weapons, like the one-handed sword or the falchion or anything like that, what you really want is the damage over the lifetime of the weapon to increase. And I found that in addition to going from level 1 to level 2 being an actual decrease because of the number of weapons that you break in the process, going from level 2 to level 3 is a massive decrease. It is a very, very large decrease in the amount of overall damage that you will get because of all of the weapons that you break. Because going from level 2 to level 3 only has a 60% success rate from what we know of the grindstone right now. So it is a little bit holy crap, lag. It's a little bit kind of give and take. The grindstone sharpening beyond level 1 is really dependent on what you want out of your weapon. Me, I want to get the most amount of damage out of the weapon as I possibly can. Now, later on, if there ends up being a way to repair weapons at a later time, then it won't matter nearly as much, because what you would actually want to do is get a weapon up to level 5, sharpen it up to level 5, and then you would just keep repairing that weapon. At least ideally. Depending on what it actually costs to do that, it could be, a little bit different, but, that would probably be the ideal way to do it. Now, these enemies are so clustered together that, yeah, I really don't want to try sneak attacks here. We want to aggro them and pull them out of that room one at a time. And we hit there for my impatience, but oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Possessed with the rope. Alright, so let's see if I can go down. Nope, I can't. Okay. I was gonna say, maybe I can go down the left side here and get a sneak attack off, but nope. That ain't happening today. Not today, friendo. Alright, let me see. Another possessed, okay. And then if I go along the upper path here, I can at least identify these two enemies. Leper soldier and a plague spawn, I believe. Yes. Okay. So take a hit from the leper soldier. I'm fine with that, as long as I avoid taking a hit from the plague spawn. I do not want to be in the poison. What the hell? Okay, that was a little bit odd. I did not intend to run past those cages, but my character decided to do it anyway. So I don't know what that was about. Is that from the... Yeah, that's from the leper soldier. Okay. And this is from the possessed over in that corner. I'm gonna go for that. Oh, please don't. I'm pretty sure that was the correct path to go down, especially since there was a Forsaken there. So let's go ahead and see what is over hither. And I'll check what that notification was. No, okay, that was no big deal. And, ooh, possessed, hello. And we have another chest. Very nice. Alright. And we'll go ahead and heal up here. Bring you over to the tombstone, which shall be your new home for all of eternity, friends. I hope you enjoy it. If you do not, well, you may want to call a renovator real quick, because, oh, well, too late. Never mind. Okay. Get one, alright. This kind of feels like fishing to me. I don't know about anyone else, but this kind of feels like fishing to me. Like, you go in here, you go into a room, and it's just like, yeah, I just need to get one to bite, and then we can take care of the rest of them. Just want to get a bite. And then, how else do I want to deal with it? That is possessed. And a plague spawn. Okay. I can deal with that. That ain't no big thing. And I will switch to a cartel on my other weapon, because this one will probably break. Okay. Just decided to stand there. I guess he accepted his fate. He saw what was about to happen, and he was like, life sucks. I guess I just have to take this. I wish more enemies would just accept their fate. You're gonna die, friendo. Nothing you can do to stop it. Alright, so this would be the 4th chest, I believe. Alright, it's got some stuff in it. I'll be happy to take that honey. This one isn't really on the main path, but there hasn't been another one that's on the main path either. So, well, I didn't check what's in this room up here either. So maybe there's a chest in here, and if there is, I will go ahead. No chest in there. Okay. Well, I guess I will leave the things on the bodies where they are. And I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode here, guys. I need to take a short break because my phone is toasty. And I kind of want to make sure that my sound is decent this time. The last episode was a little bit sketchy for sound. I wasn't very happy with it, but I can't really do much about it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I will see you guys on the next episode of Daily Dungeon Diving, where we will tackle that room and see what lies beyond. Until then, guys, take care.